Welcome to a new world, a world with a new kind of helper. This helper is called ChatGPT. Think of it like a very smart friend. This friend lives in your computer or on your phone. You can talk to it by typing. It understands your words very well. And it can write things back to you, it can create stories, it can answer your questions. It is a fascinating new technology. We are just starting to see what it can do for us all. So, what is this magic? ChatGPT is a language model. That sounds a bit technical, but it is simple to understand. It learned from a huge amount of text, it read millions of books, it read countless websites, it learned how humans write, it learned how we structure sentences, it learned the patterns in our language. Because of this learning, it can create new text. Text that sounds like a human wrote it. It is quite amazing to see in action. What can ChatGPT actually do for you? The list is very long. It can help you write an email. If you are stuck, it can give you ideas. It can write a poem for a birthday card. It can explain difficult ideas in simple words. It can even help you learn a new language, or help you practice for a job interview. It is like having a personal assistant, and a tutor, and a creative partner, all in one place for you. Why should you be excited about ChatGPT? This is a big question. It is a new tool. Think about when the internet first appeared. It changed so many things. ChatGPT could be like that. It could change how we work every day. It could change how students learn in schools. It could change how artists create new things. It opens up many new possibilities for everyone. It is a tool for thinking and creating. Are you ready to try ChatGPT? It is easy to begin. First, you need to go to the right place. This is usually the OpenAI website. OpenAI is the company that made ChatGPT. Look for the ChatGPT section on their site. You will probably need to make an account. For many people, there is a free version to start with. This is great for learning, so find that website and prepare to explore. Making an account is usually a simple process. You will need an email address. You will choose a password, make sure it's a strong password, keep it safe. Sometimes they will send an email to you. You click a link in the email. This is to check it is really you. This is a normal step for many online services. It helps keep things secure for everyone. Just follow the instructions on the screen carefully. It does not take long at all. Once your account is ready, you can log in. The first time, you might see a welcome screen. This screen might show you some examples. It might tell you some important things to know. For example, what ChatGPT can do, and what it cannot do. It is a good idea to read these messages. They are there to help you understand. They give you a good start. Take a moment to look around. Now, for the exciting part. Starting your very first chat, you will see a box on the screen. This is where you type your message. This message is called a prompt. You can start with something very simple. Try typing, "Hello ChatGPT," or ask a simple question, like, "What is the weather like today?" Then you press the enter key, or click a send button, and ChatGPT will reply to you. Your conversation has begun. When you start a chat, you see the main window. This is where your conversation lives. You will see the messages you type, and you will see the answers from ChatGPT. It usually looks a lot like a messaging app, like WhatsApp or text messages on your phone. This makes it feel familiar. It is designed to be easy to understand. You can scroll up to see older parts of the conversation. This helps you remember what you talked about. At the bottom of the screen, you will find the input box. This is the most important part for you to use. This is where you type your prompts, your questions, your requests. Think carefully about what you want to ask. Clear prompts often lead to better answers. If your prompt is confusing, ChatGPT might get confused too. So, take a moment, think about your goal. Then type your message into this special box. On one side of the screen, often the left side, you will see your chat history. Every new conversation you start gets saved here. This is very helpful. Imagine you had a great idea in a chat yesterday. You can find that chat in the history. You can click on it to open it again. You can continue the conversation, or just read what you discussed. You can also usually rename these chats, give them names that help you remember. You might see a few other buttons or menus. There is often a button to start a new chat. This clears the window for a fresh conversation. There might be a settings menu. Here you can change some options, maybe how it looks, or your account details. There might also be a help section. If you are unsure about something, look there. Do not be afraid to click around and explore. The interface is generally user-friendly. ChatGPT is very good at writing. It can write many different things. All you need to do is ask it. Your request is called a prompt. A good prompt tells ChatGPT what you want. It tells it the topic, it tells it the style, it tells it the length. For now, let's start with some very easy prompts. These will help you see how it works. You will be surprised at what it can create for you. Let's try writing a simple email. Maybe you need to email a friend. You can tell ChatGPT, write a short email to my friend Sarah. Ask her how her weekend was. Tell her I hope she is doing well. Sign it with my name, your name. ChatGPT will then write a draft of the email. You can read it. If you like it, you can use it. If you want to change parts, you can edit it yourself. It's a great starting point. How about making a list? Lists are useful for many things. You can ask ChatGPT, make a list of 5 healthy breakfast ideas. Or, list 3 interesting facts about dolphins. It will quickly generate the list for you. This is helpful for brainstorming. If you need ideas for a project, or if you are planning a shopping trip, it can save you time thinking of everything yourself. It often suggests things you might not have considered. Do you like stories? ChatGPT can help you create them. Try a prompt like this. Give me an idea for a short story. The story should be about a brave little mouse. Or you could ask, write a very short poem. The poem should be about a rainy day. Be simple in your request at first. See what kind of creative ideas it comes up with. It can be a fun way to spark your own imagination. You can then build on its ideas. Section 5. Plan your day, plan your project. ChatGPT is not just for writing. It can also help you organize your life. It can help you make plans. This is a very practical use for it. Sometimes big tasks feel overwhelming. ChatGPT can help break them down. It can help you see the steps you need to take. This makes things feel much more manageable. It's like having a personal planner, one that is always ready to assist you when you need it. Let's try planning your day. You can tell ChatGPT something like this. Help me plan my Wednesday. I need to work from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. I have a doctor's appointment at 3 p.m. I also want to go for a short walk. ChatGPT will then try to create a possible schedule for you. It might suggest when to take your walk or remind you to prepare for your appointment. It helps you see your day clearly. What if you have a small project? Maybe you want to start something new. For example, you could say, I want to learn to bake bread. What are the basic steps I need to follow? ChatGPT can outline the process for you. It might list steps like find a recipe, buy ingredients, mix the dough, let it rise, and then bake it. This kind of step-by-step guide is very useful. It helps you start without feeling lost. You can also use ChatGPT to create simple to-do lists. These are great for staying on track. Try a prompt like, create a to-do list for my weekend chores. I need to clean the bathroom, I need to do laundry, I also need to buy groceries. It will generate a clear list of these tasks. You can then check them off as you complete them. This gives a good sense of accomplishment. It helps you remember everything. Section 6. Too much to read? Let ChatGPT help. Sometimes we face a lot of text. It could be a long news article. It could be a detailed report for work, or even a long email from a colleague. Reading everything carefully takes time, and sometimes we just need the main points quickly. This is where ChatGPT can be a fantastic assistant. It has the ability to summarize long pieces of text. It can make them much shorter and easier to digest. How do you ask ChatGPT to summarize something? It is quite straightforward. First, you need the text. You can copy the text from the website or document, then you go to ChatGPT. In the prompt box, you can type, please summarize this text for me. Then paste the text you copied. You can also be more specific. For example, summarize this text in 3 main bullet points. Or, give me a 1-paragraph summary of this. When you use ChatGPT for summaries, remember something important. ChatGPT does its best to understand. It tries to pick out the key information. However, it is an AI. It is not a human expert on the topic, so it is always a good idea to check the summary. Does it seem accurate? Does it make sense compared to the original if you know it? Is anything very important missing? Use the summary as a guide, not as absolute truth. Summaries can be very useful for learning. Imagine you are studying a difficult subject. You read a long chapter in a textbook. Afterwards, you could ask ChatGPT to summarize that chapter for you. This can help reinforce what you learned. It can help you identify the core concepts. It can be a good way to review material before an exam. It is like having a study partner, one that can quickly highlight key takeaways for you. Section 7. Keeping it real, avoiding funny answers. ChatGPT is incredibly intelligent in many ways. It has learned from vast amounts of information. However, it is very important to remember that it is not perfect. Sometimes ChatGPT can make mistakes. It might say things that are not true, or it might give answers that sound strange or out of place. We sometimes call these hallucinations. Knowing this will help you use ChatGPT more wisely and effectively. Why do these mistakes or hallucinations happen? ChatGPT works by predicting the next word in a sentence. It tries to create text that sounds natural and correct based on all the data it has learned, but it doesn't truly understand things like humans do. Sometimes its patterns lead it to create information that is plausible but false. It might try to fill in gaps in its knowledge, or it might misinterpret your question slightly. It wants to be helpful, even if it means guessing. So how can you check if ChatGPT is giving you good information? If an answer seems surprising or too good to be true, be skeptical. It is always a good idea to verify important facts. You can use a search engine like Google, you can look up the information in a trusted book, or you can ask someone who is an expert on the topic. Do not rely on ChatGPT alone for critical decisions, or for information that needs to be 100% accurate. Giving clear and specific instructions can also help. The clearer your prompt, the better ChatGPT can understand what you need. If you ask a very vague question, you might get a vague or even an incorrect answer. Try to provide context. Tell it what you already know, or what kind of answer you are looking for. This can guide ChatGPT to provide more relevant and accurate results. Good prompting is a skill that improves with practice. Section 8. Supercharge your chat exploring extras. Basic ChatGPT is already very powerful, but for some users, there are ways to make it even more capable. Some versions of ChatGPT offer plugins, or they allow access to special GPTs. Think of these as extra tools or specialized assistants. They can connect ChatGPT to other services on the internet, or they can give ChatGPT special knowledge or skills in a particular area. This opens up even more possibilities. What exactly are plugins? Imagine if ChatGPT could do more than just talk. What if it could check the latest news headlines for you, or help you find a recipe, and then create a shopping list for it, or even help you book a flight or a restaurant table? Plugins are small add-ons that allow ChatGPT to interact with other applications and websites. They extend its abilities beyond just generating text based on its training data. Then there are GPTs, which are a bit different. These are often custom-built versions of ChatGPT. They have been specifically designed or trained for a particular purpose. For example, someone might create a GPT that is an expert in helping you learn a new language. It would have special prompts and knowledge for that task. Or there might be a GPT that helps you analyze data, or one that is great at creating images from your descriptions. How do you find these plugins or GPTs? If they are available for your version of ChatGPT, you will usually find them within the interface. There might be a store or a special section where you can browse and activate them. Not all ChatGPT accounts or versions will have these features. They are often part of paid subscriptions or newer updates. But if you do have access, it is worth exploring. They can make ChatGPT an even more versatile tool. Section 9. Your AI journey begins now. You have learned a great deal today. You now understand what ChatGPT is. It is your new AI assistant. You know how to get started with it. From creating an account to finding the chat window, you know how to talk to it using prompts. You even have some simple, practical ideas. Ideas for writing, for planning, and for summarizing text. This is a fantastic foundation for your journey with this amazing technology. The most important thing now is not to be afraid to try. The very best way to learn how to use ChatGPT effectively is by doing. Start experimenting. Ask it silly questions. Ask it serious questions. Try the prompts we discussed. Then try making up your own. See what kinds of answers you get. Notice what works well, and notice what gives you strange results. Every chat is a learning opportunity for you. Remember that ChatGPT is a tool, a very powerful and versatile tool, yes. But like any tool, it takes a little practice to master. Think of learning to ride a bicycle. At first, it might feel wobbly, but with practice, it becomes natural. The more you use ChatGPT, the better you will become at prompting it. You will discover new and creative ways it can help you in your daily life, in your work, your studies, or your hobbies. So the time has come. Go ahead and open ChatGPT, start chatting, start exploring its incredible power, discover its vast potential for yourself. This is truly just the beginning of an amazing journey with artificial intelligence. The future is unfolding right now and it is very exciting. And you, by learning to use tools like ChatGPT, are becoming an active part of shaping that future. Enjoy the exploration.